Tonight, as COVID cases climb, communities are reeling. Illinois recording record numbers, reckoning with 9,500 deaths.
These are mothers and fathers and grandparents, co-workers. It's overwhelming.
Dr. Ngozi Ezike, the Illinois State Health Director, describing what led to this moment.
These are people who started with us in 2020 and won't be with us at the Thanksgiving table.
When her attempt to address surging infections ended in tears.
Excuse me, please.
What was it when you were listing those updated figures that for you really struck a chord?
I mean, it has to just be a culmination of all the anxiety and the despair and the sadness from the hundreds and hundreds of emails that I've just gotten in the last 24 hours. It sounds like everybody needed to have that release together.
Ezike says much of the state is struggling, and Chicago is flirting with tighter restrictions like closing down bars. 30 minutes outside the Windy City, Lynn Doulis lost her husband Vasilios to COVID.
Our family's devastated. And it's not the grief, it's not losing a person, because people die every single day. It's losing a person to COVID.
Across the nation, the virus trends triggering alarm bells. 43 states and D.C. are now up at least 10% in the last 2 weeks, with Michigan also breaking case records.
No one wants to see us take steps backwards, but if COVID is growing uncontrolled across our state, that will be necessary.
The battle against COVID canvassing the Northeast, too, where New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts just notched numbers not seen since May, even if some are skeptical.
So when people tell me, it's going up, it's spiking, I don't buy it.
But urgent state measures, all too real. The Texas governor just requesting the feds turn an active duty military medical center into a hospital for non-COVID patients, as nearby healthcare centers are overwhelmed.
And Sam joins us from Miami now. Sam, what other restrictions are some of these states now considering?
Kate, in Wisconsin, the governor right now trying to limit indoor gathering. In Michigan, the governor has hinted at closing or restricting businesses, but they both face roadblocks in the courts right now, as here in Florida, the governor is saying that he is not closing anything for the foreseeable future. Kate?
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.